Good afternoon and welcome to the Otsego County Sportsplex. Welcome back for more Northern Michigan Warhounds hockey. I'm Taylor Phillips, and today the Warhounds prepare to face off in the second game of the weekend doubleheader against the Summit City Distillers. Today's sponsors are Bugs and Stuff Pest Control. Well, of course, every game. Serpentonics Hockey, Treetops Resort, Left Lane Athletics, McDonald's, Rip Cut Woodworking, Bigby Coffee, Trouttown Tavern and Eatery, Contender Athletics, Rustling Leaf Photography, Veterans Guard VA Claim Consulting, Hit Club Hockey Supply Company, The Bostic Agency, Serve Pro, Magical Vacation Planner by Ralph Lake, Dave's Garage, Alpine Buffs Outdoor Resort, Gaylord Area Chamber of Commerce, and the Smith Realty Group. Last night, the Summit City Distillers came away with the 8-5 victory. For Northern Michigan, Channing Gorzak scored a goal in his return. Tucker Cruz for Summit City scored a hat trick. Cody Hess added 2 goals and 2 assists. Also for Northern Michigan, Caleb Chilman, Robert Matthias, and Sam Barnett scored the other Warhounds goals. Barnett also picked up an assist while Keaton Wurzbacher added 2 assists. There were too many defensive breakdowns in the contest by the Warhounds, and goaltender Andy Peck quickly got chased after allowing 3 goals early in the first period. So the Warhounds fall to 2-3, 2-3-0-0 with 4 points, falling to third place, while the Distillers overtake them for second place at 2-1-0-0 with 4 points. So the key to today's game for the Warhounds: buckle down defensively and limit the breakdowns. But make sure you keep attacking on all cylinders as well. Stay the course with the offense in the offensive zone, but step it up a notch. But buckle down defensively as well. Let's take a look at the rest of the APHL, around the APHL. Last night, the Toledo Mobsters beat the West Michigan Sentinels 6-2. The Motor City Muskies annihilated the Thousand Island Raiders 10-1. And the Ridgetown Royals doubled up the Buffalo Tempest 8-4. Today, the Thousand Island Raiders and Motor City Muskies is already in progress, while the Buffalo Tempest at the Ridgetown Royals game is also starting at 1. Taking a look at our State of Michigan sports update, the Red Wings blew a 4-1 lead and lost to the last-place Buffalo Sabres in overtime 5-4. Patrick Kane scored career goal number 495. The Red Wings played the New York Rangers at Madison Square Garden at 7:30. Later tonight at 8:20 on NBC, the Lions kick off at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia against the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles. Lions tight end Sam Laporta was placed on injured reserve with a back injury and is out at least 4 weeks. The Pistons are off until tomorrow when they tip off at Little Caesars Arena against the Indiana Pacers at 7, and then the Pistons go to Atlanta to take on the Hawks Tuesday at 7:30. And I want to mention to you guys, today is Houndsgiving at the Plex. Watch all social media platforms for jersey auctions from last night's game. For men's mental health, for last night's men's mental health cause. So, Houndsgiving at the Plex today. So again, watch on all social media platforms, like the follow and like the Northern Michigan Warhounds on Facebook, also on X at Nomi Warhounds, NOMI Warhounds, also on Instagram at NOMI Warhounds. So some changes for the Warhounds. Roberto Matias will go back to wearing his number 26. Austin Giblin wearing his number 12 again. back to his number 12, and Lucas Jacob will wear the number 29. I believe he's the one starting in goal, unless either him or Jacob Zamek. Defenseman Matt Heim was suspended for 1 game, supplemental discipline, for his hit from last night's game against the Summit City Distillers. So number 17 defenseman Bowen Hanley will substitute him and take his place for today's game. Also, the other scratches, Hunter Klipadlo, Bowen Hanley, and Chris Land are healthy scratches. Braden Biles is still on injured reserve. So we'll be right back in about 10 minutes for puck drop. Stay tuned, everyone. We'll be right back.
You gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you. The time has come for the world to see. What have you done? You woke up the beast. You woke up the beast. What you gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you. The time has come for the world to see. What have you done? You woke up the beast. You woke up the beast. What you gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you. The time has come for the world to see. What have you done? You woke up the beast. You woke up the beast. What you gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you. The time has come for the world to see. you gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you. The time has come for the world to see. What have you done? You woke up the beast. You woke up the beast. What you gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you. The time has come for the world to see. What have you done? You woke up the beast. You woke up the beast. What you gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you. The time has come for the world to see. What have you done? You woke up the beast. You woke up the beast. What you gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you. The time has come for the world to see. What have you done? You woke up the beast. You woke up the beast. What you gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you. The time has come for the world to see. What have you done? You woke up the beast. You woke up the beast. What you gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you. The time has come for the world to see. What have you done? You woke up the beast. You woke up the beast. What you gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you. The time has come for the world to see. What have you done? You woke up the beast. You woke up the beast. What you gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you. The time has come for the world to see. What have you done? You woke up the beast. You woke up the beast. What you gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you. The time has come for the world to see. What have you done? You woke up the beast. You woke up the beast. What you gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you. The time has come for the world to see. What have you done? You woke up the beast. You woke up the beast. what you gonna do? There's no escape, it's just me and you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Alpine Village Brigade, and welcome back to our very own Otsego County Sportsplex. Today we present American Premier Hockey League action. Today we welcome visiting Summity Distillers and our own Northern Warhounds. First of all, let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Distillers. On defense, number 5, Justin Ehrman. On defense, number 8, Aiden Witt. At forward, number 9, Cody Hess. At forward, number 21, Alex Arnold. At forward, number 72, Thomas Healy. Starting in goal, wearing number 29, Parker Rutherford. Head coach Brian Shearer and the rest of the Distillers. And now, starting for your Northern Michigan Warhounds. On defense, wearing number 2, Caleb Shillman. On defense, number 12, Austin Giblin. The right wing is number 18, Jaden Bull. The left wing, number 26, Roberto Matias. Starting at center, wearing number 11, Anthony Viola. And in goal, wearing number 45, Jacob Summit. Associate Coach Rod Weed, Associate Coach Tom Pratt, and the head coach of the Warhounds, Joshua Parisio. Ladies and gentlemen, if you please rise, I'd like to call your attention to the north end of the arena and the flag of the United States. Today we welcome 5th grader Manny Brown, who will lead us as together we honor America with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes send bright stars through the perilous fight, nor the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets very clear the bombs bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right. We're set for puck drop between the Summit City Distillers and the Northern Michigan Warhounds in the second game of the doubleheader this weekend at the Otsego County Sportsplex. It's Houndsgiving at the Plex.
Yes, please. That would be awesome.
Remember to watch social media. Watch our social media platforms for jersey auctions from last night's men's mental health cause. So the Warhounds are without two valuable defensemen, Sean Doyle and Matt Heim. They're both suspended.
Our officials this afternoon as assigned by the American Premier Hockey League.
And the second game of the doubleheader is underway. Cody Hess plays around the inboards for the Distillers. To Ehrman. Giblin plays it the other way. Hayne Witt jumps on it. A battle for the puck. Sticked away by Rutherford. Showman holds it in. Here's a wrist shot by Viola and a glove save. Nope. They thought it went in, but nope, not quite yet. Distillers take it the other way, but a save by Zamek. Hess plays it to Stratton. Pad save by Zamek. Arnold makes a move, but gets checked. Hess to Arnold. Wrist shot. Saved by Zamek. Warhounds clear down the ice, and it's icing. Nope. Yep. It is icing. 18:46 left. First period. Face off to the right of Zamek. Just getting underway. Distillers win the face off. Shot deflects wide. Julian Perino is back to wearing the number 93. Good check right there, allowing Barnitz to corral the puck. Along the board, shot goes off the side of the net. Perino gets a stick on it, but the Distillers carry it up ice. And now here's a breakaway by Perry. Right circle and a save with a stick by Zamek. Not much effort there by Perry. Bear tries to clear it, but it's held in. Shot by Kellogg, deflected over top. Siebenailer plays it around the inboards. Bear clears it to center, but here come the Warhounds. $17:30 left. Here's Giblin with a wrist shot and a save. Glove save by Parker Rutherford. Warhounds on the attack. Looks like Coy Kendall wearing that number 48. It is, yes. Trevor Roberts wearing the number 21. Here's Coy Kendall. 2-on-1 with Wurzbacher. He's got it. Takes a shot and a save by Rutherford, who gets in front of it. And now Witt carries it the other way for the Distillers into the zone. Wrist shot blocked by Kellogg. Witt with it again. Plays it cross ice. And it's cleared by the Warhounds into the Distiller zone. 16-10 and counting, first period. Distillers with the puck. Here's Roberts with a shot. Tipped, but Rutherford with a save. And he'll hang on. 15:48 left to play, first period. Still goalless. Just 4 minutes, 12 seconds gone by in this hockey game. Distillers win the faceoff and cleared, but Roberts holds it in. Here's Matthias with a shot, goes wide. I think Rutherford might have got a piece of it with the end of a stick, with the shaft end of the stick. Warhounds mishandled. That's Bull and Matthias. Puck shot wide by Josh Kucharski. Lead feed from Matthias to Bull, being well covered. Matthias with it again. Bull gets hit. Matthias lays out Kucharski. Here's Giblin with it. Centering pass to Barnitz. They don't get a shot off, and here come the Distillers. Cruz with it. Scored a hat trick last night. Tries to wrap it around. Holds on to it. Justin Denner with it. Here's Cruz with it again. He'll shoot it in. Here's Perino with it, clearing it down the ice. Not enough distance for icing. Jensen Bear. Barnitz mishandles the puck. Here comes Cody Hess with a steal. Barnitz with a good back check, stealing the puck back. And he'll clear it down the ice. Warhounds change on the fly. Here's Wurzbacher to Gorzak. Right circle and a save by Rutherford. He got a piece of it with his glove. Here's a lead pass to Neely, covered by Kellogg. Gave it away to Roberts. And cleared. Tried to center one, but nobody was there for Summit City. Did Neely? Here's Coy Kendall. Loose on the loose puck. It comes to Kellogg. Back to Coy Kendall. Mishandled. Ehrman with a steal. Lead feed to Neely. Shot deflected way up in the netting and out of play. .12:57 left, first period. Shot hit a man. The Distillers win the face-off, and a shot goes over top. Looks like Zamek got a piece of it. The net is dislodged. 12:45 left, first period. Face off to the left of Zamek. Chillman shoots it off the side of his own net. He tried to play it off the end boards. Wasn't aiming at where he was trying to pass it. Lead feed by Matthias to Bull. It was deflected, but Bull retrieved it and then shot it in. And now we have a whistle. That's an elbowing, no, interference. A little FYI, thank you very much. Looks like Eric Stratton will go to the box for interference. 2 minutes, 2-minute penalty. 12:22 left first period. Warhounds will go to the power play to try to score the game's first goal. Face off to the left of Rutherford. Here's Gorzak with it. Warhounds on the power play and on the attack. Across to Chillman. To Gorzak. Looks like Horsbacher to Barnett. Shot and a save. And another whistle. Distillers win the faceoff, but Wurzbacher steal a shot and a save. 7:38 time of the penalty. Gorzak to Barnett to Chillman. Chillman, he'll risk one. Doesn't get through. Back to Chillman. To Barnett. Waits. Back to Gorzak. He'll risk one and a save by Rutherford. 11:34 left first period. Another face-off forthcoming. To the right of Rutherford. 1:12 left to play in. 1:12 left on the Warhounds power play. Barnett's with it. Pass comes to Rutherford to Gorzak. Watch out. Shot deflected up and out of play off the netting. 1:03 left on the power play. 1:25 left to play in the first period. Marino, Barnett, and Wurzbacher will sit down. Gorzak, again, playing defense today. Matthias to Viola. Rutherford got a piece of it and it's deflected up in the netting again. 11:15 left in the first period. 54 seconds left on the power play for Northern Michigan. Another face-off to the right of Rutherford. Warhounds still trying to score here. Gorzak across to Chillman. Wrist shot, blocked. To Matthias from Viola and a save. Cleared, but hit off a Distiller. Ehrman bothers Matthias and it's cleared to center. Chillman to Gorzak. Warhounds bring it back in. Gorzak to Bull. Stolen by Bauer. One-on-one shorthanded. Nice move by Bauer and a save by Zamek, and he'll hang on with 15 seconds left on the Warhounds power play. 10:36 left first period. Nice effort by Bull right there on a shorthanded attempt. Face off to the left of Zamek. The Warhounds are still on the power play. It's okay. And another face-off to the left of Zamek. 12 seconds left on the power play. Coy Kendall with a shot, and that's blocked. Here come the Distillers. Penalty is back. Penalty is over. The net is dislodged again. 9:56 left. First period, still no score. Warhounds over 1 on the power play. Face-off will come out to center ice. Outside the Warhounds blue line. Still somewhere in the neutral zone. Distillers bring it in. Here's Stratton with it. To Hess. Pocket picked by Barnitz. Warhounds take it to center. Perino gives it away. Distillers take it back in. Shillman, lead feed tipped by Gorzak, no icing. Shillman tried a lead pass, but too much for Gorzak to handle. But Gorzak with it. Wrist shot blocked by Arnold. Hess had it stolen. Perino shoots it back in. Barnitz. And the Warhounds give it away to Hess. 2-on-2 with Neely. Hess with it. Gets forced to the boards by Barnitz. Drops it off to Ormsby. Here's Viola with it. To Bull. One-timer by Roberts, deflected. Partially blocked. Now here's a one-on-one. Good body check by Roberts on Christopher Wallem. Viola to Bull, left face-off circle. Looks like Rutherford will cover up for a face-off. 7:34 left. First period, still no score. So now there'll be a face-off to the left of Rutherford. Coy Kendall with a wrist shot goes wide. Shillman one times it. Easy glove save by Rutherford. No screen in front. He'll hang on. 7:25 left, first period. Rutherford will have a face-off to his right. Shillman. Wrist shot blocked. Looks like Bear carries it the other way. Zamek makes a save. Warhounds cleared around the end boards, down the ice. A race for the puck, no icing. Coy Kendall gets there first. Bear steals it though. Here's Held with it. It appears it's Wurzbacher with that puck, passing it back to Bowen Hanley on defense, filling in for substituting Matt Heim. A battle for the puck, 2-on-2, 3-on-2. Inside that right far corner. Back to Bowen Hanley, shot blocked. That was almost a break right there for Bauer. Body check by Kellogg, and here comes Wurzbacher again. Wrist shot saved by Rutherford. So much yelling in my ear. Here's a wrist shot by Bauer, and he scores. Wide open. 5:28 left, first period. So Bauer will get that goal. He was left wide open. Yet another defensive breakdown. That was the key. Limit the breakdowns and buckle down defensively. He didn't. And this is what happens when a breakdown occurs. Here's Viola with it, weaving through the defense. Wrist shot saved. Viola gets the rebound. Back out to Chillman. Wrist shot deflected wide.
Distillers goal scored by number 16.
Viola.
Assisted by number 44, Jordan Clark.
Jordan.
Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 32 seconds.
Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 32 seconds, 14:32. Assisted by Jordan Clark. Brett Bauer. .503 left, first period. Distillers lead 1-0. Body check by Matthias. Left corner, centers to Viola. Sticks in the lane on that shot attempt. Back out to Chillman. Jordan Clark deflects it. Penalty coming up to the Distillers, tripping with 4:46 left. Jaden Bull is slow to get up. Here comes the trainer. Looks like Eric Stratton heads to the box again. Warhounds will have the second power play of the contest. Jaden Bull is being helped up. I don't think he'll return to this game. That's not a good sign. Face off to the right of Rutherford. Looks like Coy Kendall and Hess on that face off. Still two referees having a discussion.
Distillers penalty to number 7.
Gorzak holds it in, and Rutherford gloves it down.
Time of the penalty,
4:39.
seconds. Distillers Stratton, the major penalty for kneeing.
It's a 5-minute major for tripping. Oh man, yeah, that because Bull was hurt. Bull was injured. Here's Coy Kendall with it. Back to Gorzak. To Barnitz. Deflected wide. Chillman plays it around to Wurzbacher. To Perino. Perino, rather, not Coy Kendall. That's Perino. Barnitz with a shot hit the post. Chillman, Gorzak, saved by Rutherford. Distillers carry it the other way, and the Warhounds steal it back. Warhounds clear it down. Denner being pursued by Gorzak with a shot and a save by Rutherford. 3:33 left in the power play. 3:18 left, first period, 1-0 Distillers. Giblin to Matthias. Can't see the number. Giblin, looks like Viola out there. To Coy Kendall. That is Coy Kendall. Giblin, Gorzak. Coy Kendall up high. Rutherford gloves it down. 2:58 left first period. 3:13 on the power play. The major tripping call on Eric Stratton. Gorzak will head to the bench. Chillman comes back on. Face up one by the Warhounds. Giblin to Coy Kendall. Coy Kendall with it. Viola, back to Giblin. Back to Viola. Coy Kendall wraps around. Rutherford closes the gap and hangs on. 2:40 left. First period, 2:55 on the Warhounds power play. The 5-minute power play. Warhounds make a change. Matthias, Coy Kendall, and Viola sit down. Head to the bench. Barnitz, Wurzbacher, and Perino. Wurzbacher to Barnitz. Back to Wurzbacher. Back to Barnitz. Back out to Chillman. To Giblin. Shot deflected wide. And it's cleared to center. Wurzbacher. Barnitz with a steal to Chillman. Gorzak trying to rush that one-timer. He broke his stick. Chillman back to Barnitz. Gorzak with a new stick back out there in the zone. There's a goal! Barnitz on the power play. Chillman will get the assist. It's tied at 1. Looks like it might have been deflected on its way in. We'll get the official announcement, but it's tied at 1. A power play goal for the Warhounds with 1:27 left in the first period. Barnett's was the one that let it go. A feed from Chillman. Distillers win the faceoff. Here's Cruz with it. Last night's hat trick man. Back to Arnold. Cleared down. Sam Barnett, yes. Gorzak with a move. Perino. It was Perino. Not Chillman. 18:33, the time of the goal, of course. Barnett's from Perino at 18:33 on the power play, and it's tied at 1. Viola, back to Gorzak. Across to Giblin. Dangerous pass intended for Viola, but picked off by Barnett, by Bear. Arnold gets there first, but Giblin pursues it and takes it away.
17!
Here's Matthias with it. Through center. Play continues as Bear was knocked down. Gorzak with a pass, and there goes the buzzer. We're tied at 1. The Warhounds stay on the power play for another 15 seconds. It's a major penalty. So after 1, it's tied at 1. It's Brett Bauer scoring for Summit City, and Barnett's from Perino at 18:33 on the power play for Northern Michigan. It's tied at 1. We'll be right back. Start of the second period tied at 1 between the Summit City Distillers and the Northern Michigan Warhounds. Take a look at our scoring summary while we wait. The Distillers scored first at 14:32. Brett Bauer from Jordan Clark. And then on the power play, Sam Barnett from Julian Perino on the 5-minute major, which is 15 seconds left on at 18:33 as the second period gets underway. Warhounds have it in their own zone.
Distillers return to full strength.
And the Distillers are back in full strength. The major penalty to Stratton is over, and Zamek makes the save. Just 32 seconds into the second period. Face off to Zamek's left. Gorzak, Perino, and Barnett will come onto the ice. Viola, Matthias, and Bowl will head to the bench. Warhounds clear it down the ice. Just a little past the neutral zone. Right corner held in by Giblin. Given away to Hess. To Arnold. Wrist shot over top of the net. Hess with it again. Centers to Arnold, and a big save by Zamek with a blocker. That's a phenomenal save. Ehrman to Hess. To Neely. Try to feed it to Arnold. Well, one extra pass too many there. Too much traffic in front on that centering pass attempt. And the Warhounds clear it down. The Distillers take it back in. Giblin clears it back to center. Ahead to Perino. Perino, right circle. Bounces off a Distillers skate. Wurzbacher centering pass to Kellogg. Couldn't get a stick on it. He was stick checked. And now here's Wallem with it on a breakaway. Shoots it wide from the right circle. Roberts gives it up to Wallem. Here's Perry with it. Deflected up high. Played around the end boards to Stratton at the blue line. Stratton, he'll take a shot deflected wide by Wallem. No icing. Ormsby gets there first, but it's stolen by Wurzbacher. Stratton to Bear. Tried to play it, but Roberts comes up with it. Wurzbacher plays it in. Again, no icing. Wallem corrals the puck. Warhounds make a change on the fly. Bull across the blue line and outside the zone. Viola back to Roberts. To Kellogg. To Viola at the Bull into the zone. Got sandwiched there. Here's Coy Kendall. Shot and a save by Rutherford. Loose puck. Watch out. Ambush. And the puck is frozen. 16:43 left. Second period. Still tied at 1. And both teams make changes. And the faceoff will come outside the Distillers blue line. Distillers win the faceoff. Bull tags up. Viola into the slot. Tried to pass it, but blocked. Passes it again to Matthias. Got a stick on it, but couldn't get the shot off, and Rutherford smothers it with his glove with 16:30 left. That'll be a face-off to Rutherford's right. Viola wins the face-off. Warhounds have it. Matthias, wrist shot block, gets it again. Coughs it up to Lomau, and he clears it down. It's icing on the Distillers. 16-16 left. Second period, still tied at 1. Another face-off to the right of Rutherford. Viola and Lomau. Viola gets it, pass back to Chillman. Shoots it wide. Hit two bodies, and it's cleared down the ice again. And it's icing again on the Distillers. Aiden Witt doesn't agree. 16:02 left, second period. Viola and Lomau again. Viola to Bowl in the corner. Viola tries to center one, but the Distillers cut it off. Too much traffic. Matthias with a shot and a blocker saved by Rutherford. Bowl checks his man, but it's stolen by Lomau across to Bauer. Bauer and the Distillers come in offside. Okay. Distillers shoot it in. Here's Gorzak with it. Lead feet ahead, stolen by Denner. Gorzak gets it back. Through center, across to Barnett. To the end board. And out of play. What's the decision here? They say it's deflected. 15 minutes flat left, second period. Warhounds win the faceoff. Perino getting it from Hanley. Barnett. And the Distillers take it the other way. Here's Cruz with it. Up the left wing boards. Back to Bear at the blue line. Hanley to Barnett. He gets checked. Puck comes back out to center. Gorzak to Perino. Roberts back to Perino. Warhounds on the attack. Barnett's with it. Centers one, couldn't connect with Gorzak. And the Distillers take it the other way. Cruz again. He'll dump it in. Distillers change on the fly. Bull. Mason held to Barnitz. Puck is loose. Salkeld is out there. So is Stratton. Here's a steal by Wurzbacher off the post. Rebound held, score! Wurzbacher came up with a steal, hit it off the post, but Mason held, got the rebound, and put it home. And the Warhounds get their first lead of the game. It's 2-1 with 13:19 left. Second period. That's the first lead for the Warhounds in this doubleheader entirely. And it's about time. That's just the upper hand the Warhounds need. At least mentally. Neely has it sticked away. Puck is dumped in deep, and now we have something along the end board, along the sideboard. A Distiller is down. That's Aiden Witt. 6:41 at the time of the goal. Held from Wurzbacher. Aiden Witt slow to get up, but he gets up on his own power. And Caden Wurzbacher will head to the box. It's going to be, boarding is going to be the call.
You just stop this kid in the league. Sit down.
.58 left in the second period. The Warhounds lead 2-1, but the Distillers will head to the power play. And another discussion by the officials. So the face-off to the left of Zamek, it'll be Lomau and looks like Viola for the Warhounds. Distillers win the face-off, but the puck is loose and cleared to center, through center, and back into the Distillers zone.
The Warhounds, Wurzbacher, the liner for Ruffin, time 7:02.
It's roughing rather. I misinterpreted that the body language from the official. Shot deflected, but a save by Zamek, and he'll hang on right to his chest. 1:28 left on the Distiller power play. 12:26 left in the second period. Here's Hess with it. Salkeld, Neely, wrist shot, top shelf, and it's in. Might have been deflected. 12:13 left. And it's tied at 2. It'll be a power play goal for the Distillers. That did not take long. Only 13 seconds. 12:13 left. Second period. Time of that penalty was 17:32. was 7:32 rather. Kellogg and Wallum a race for the puck. Here's Wallum with it. Shot blocked. Puck goes off the glass, still in play. Bear had it bounce off of him. Here's Perino with it. Makes a move. Tries to pass it back, but it's taken away. Barnett comes back with it. Deflected off of Denner and out of play over the glass. 11:24 left. Second period tied at 2. Twos are wild. Giblin holds it in. Face off to the right of to the left of Rutherford. Here's Siebenhaler. And a save by Zamek. He'll hang on with the glove. 11:06 left. Second period, 2 goals apiece is the score. Face off to the left of Zamek in the Warhound zone. Warhounds make a change. Chillman on defense. Back out there. Held in by Ehrman. Whiffed it by Bauer and stolen by Viola. And cleared to center. Siebenhaler missed that one. Chillman cleared it down, and now here's Ehrman with it. To Wilmow, to Bauer, poked away, and now here's a breakaway. Jaden Bull into the zone, in on Rutherford. Shoots it over top of the goal. And now it's taken the other way by Bauer. Wrist shot, pad save by Zamek. Here's a wrist shot by Clark and a deflection, but a save by Zamek. He still gets in front of it and sprawls and covers up. With 10:12 left. Second period. Still tied at 2. Warhounds win the faceoff. Here's Mason Held up the right wing boards along the benches. Coughs it up to Bear, and now a 3-on-1. Here's Cruz with it. Shoots it over top. Zamek got a piece of it, and it's deflected off, way up high off the netting and out of play. 9:55 left, second period. Kucharski on that faceoff against Wurzbacher. Kellogg plays it around the end board. Yes, play the other way. Kellogg with it again. Bounce pass to Held. Ahead to Wurzbacher, 2-on-1 with Kuykendall. Pass too far behind him. Distillers take it back. Bear gets knocked down. Penalty coming up to the Warhounds. Oh man, a retaliation by, oh my goodness. Salkel buries Wurzbacher after the whistle, and he heads to the box. So it'll be 4-on-4. Kuykendall heads to the Warhounds penalty box. We have 9:26 left, second period. Still tied at 2 goals apiece.
Music, dog. I just see him jump here and fuck with people.
Now, again, we apologize for the language. So it'll be 4-on-4 for a full 2 minutes. And the face-off will come outside the Warhounds blue line. Warhounds win that face-off. Chelman gets there first and clears it around to Gorzak. Bounces off of Arnold and back into the Distillers zone. Now here's Neely carrying it the other way. Wrist shot through the slot and a save by Zamek with a stick. Interference on Koy-Kendall, roughing on Salkeld. Saved by Zamek, and he will hang on with 8:50 left in the second period. Roberts will substitute Chilman on defense. Here's Arnold with a wrist shot wide, and the puck bounces off the glass and off the netting and out of play. The Warhounds will make a change after the whistle. 8:38 left to play, second period. .112 left on the 4-on-4. Ehrman to Arnold, across to Perry, and a glove save by Zamek, and he'll hang on again. 8:29 left. Second period. 1:04 left on the 4-on-4, still tied at 2 goals apiece. Faced off to the left of Zamek again. Poked away by Matthias, and back to center. Neely with, or rather Bear with it. Bear tries to play keep away from Jaden Bull. Bear with it in behind his own net. He'll get it to Denner, ahead to Perry. Couldn't corral it. Kellogg ahead to Matthias. Matthias tries to break in, doesn't split through the defense, and now here's a steal by Matthias. But it's taken back by the Distillers. 2-on-1. Perry with Lomau couldn't get it. And it's back to center. Now Lomau with a steal. Kellogg with a slash. No penalty. Gorzak to Koy-Kendall on a breakaway. 2 Distillers in pursuit. Penalty coming up. And Rutherford with a save. It'll be a slash. On the Distillers with 7:12 left in the second period. That's going to be on Eric Strand. That's his third penalty of the game. And the Warhounds will head to the power play. Warhounds will try to retake a lead here. Face off to the right of Rutherford. Barnett's to Gorzak. Back to Barnett's. Back to Gorzak. Shot deflected up high. Still in play. Chillman. Perino. Barnett's back to Perino behind the net. Back to Barnett's left wing. Out to Gorzak. On defense. Perino to Barnett's. Shot deflects over top. Chillman with the rebound. Back to Gorzak. Back to Barnett's. Wrist shot and a glove save by Rutherford. 1:21 left on the power play for the Warhounds. 6:33 left. Second period. Face off to the right of Rutherford. Viola to Gorzak. Matthias, Gorzak, back to Barnett, back to Matthias. Viola. Centering pass to Matthias and a save by Rutherford. And it's cleared down. Zamek plays it out for Gorzak to Matthias up the right wing into the zone. Give it away to Cruz. He takes it the other way shorthanded. 2-on-2 with Perry. Off a skate. Off Jaden Bull's skate. And now Viola takes it the other way. Viola to the corner. Around two corners to Bull. Getting a drop pass. Backhands it over top to the left corner. Matthias with the puck. Gives it away. And cleared by Denner. Cruz retrieves it. Short-handed. 12 seconds left on the power play.
Touch.
Puck comes back out to Rutherford. They'll play it for Denner. Stolen by Matthias. Viola with a shot. Save, rebound, cleared. Penalty is over. Here's Cruz with it around the left circle. Around the net. Right circle centers one to Clark. Couldn't get a shot off. Bauer with it. Chest save by Zamek. Giblin plays it around. Stratton, who just came out of the box. Salkeld, rather. Back to Stratton. Shot deflects. Zamek with a pad save. Lead pass by Bull to Koikendall. One-on-one with Salkeld. Koikendall with a shot and a pad save by Rutherford. Here comes Clark with it at center. Mason Held gets it. Distillers change on the fly. Lead pass to Wurzbacher. Sticked away by Ehrman. Here's Kucharski with it. Wurzbacher gets taken down. Gets back up. Plays the puck ahead of Koikendall. Over to Wurzbacher in the zone. Puck controlled by Hess. The other way into the Warhound zone. Hess. Saved by Zamek. Denner tried to pass it to Hess. Couldn't connect. Chillman got his stick on it. To the corner. Centering pass. Shot blocked by, taken by Arnold. Centers to Hess. To Denner. Off the end board. Puck stolen by Wurzbacher and cleared down. That's going to be icing on the Warhounds here. It is. 3:05 left, second period. Still tied at 2. Face off to the left of Zamek, won by the Warhounds. That's not icing. A knuckle puck. Stratton corrals it first. Here's Cody Hess with it against Roberts. Drop pass to Neely. Pass too far for Bull. He couldn't get it. Rutherford comes out to play it. Around to Hess. Ahead to Arnold. One-on-one with Roberts. Good poke check by Viola. 1-on-2, rather. Kellogg to Matthias in the left corner. Tried to center one. Picked off by Stratton. Taken back by Viola. Getting it back from Matthias. Viola around the net. Being double teamed. Stolen by Arnold ahead to Neely. Here he comes. Shot goes wide. Here's Hess with it. To Matthias. Viola. Now here's Matthias with it. And Gorzak comes ahead of the play offside. 1:20 left. Second period. Still 2 apiece. Face off outside the blue line. Warhounds dump it in. Intended pass for Perry. And now we have a penalty coming up. It's interference. Looks like Gorzak is going to go off for interference for 2 minutes with 1:04 left in the second period. Gorzak does not agree, and we apologize for language again. Face off to the left of Zamek. Distillers win the face-off, but it comes out to center. Minute to go. Stolen by Chilman and cleared. Rutherford comes out to play it. 18:56, the time of the Gorzak interference call. Here's Neely with it. Right circle to the corner. Couldn't shoot it. Still has it. Dropped it off for Cruz. Back out to Salkeld. Back to Cruz. He'll take a wrist shot, deflected, but Zamek comes up with a save. Stays in front of it and freezes it for a face-off with 22.8 seconds left in the second period. 1:19 left on the power play for the Distillers. Hess. Here's Hess with it. Saved by Zamek. And he'll hang on. Cruz tried to deflect it home, but nope. Zamek stayed in front of it. 8.1 seconds left. Second period. 1:04 left on the Distiller power play. Face off to the left of Zamek. Again. Wurzbacher and Wilmow. Good save by Zamek. That was a blast by Hess, a rocket. 4.2 seconds left in the second period. 1 minute flat left on the power play for the Distillers. And Warzak will cover up the puck, and time runs out in the second period. Still tied at 2, 56 seconds left on the Distiller power play. And we'll be right back. just about 1 minute before the start of the third period. Today is Houndsgiving at the Plex. So watch our social media platforms for jersey auctions from last night's men's mental health. So it's tied at 2. Second period between the Summit City Distillers and the Northern Michigan Warhounds. Channing Gorzak will have 56 more seconds in the penalty box. So it looks like Sam Martin will go to the box instead. What is going on here? That's a little interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to announce the winner of the Warhounds raffle basket. If your number is called, please go to concession to collect your prize. Winning number is 2024344. Again, 2024344. Congratulations.
What happened to Channing Gorzak? Sam Martin's in the box for him for some reason. Oh, catch a fly. Okay. Okay, so Gorzak just left the game early for an undisclosed reason. Third period's underway. Distillers still on the power play for 34 more seconds and counting. Here's Perry with it, wrap around, wide open net. Nobody touches it. And it goes back to center. Viola clears it down. And the Warhounds are back in full strength. Touch with a high stick by Arnold. Penalty is over. $18:55 left in the third period. Still tied at 2. Warhounds clear it to center. Coy Kendall comes up with a steal. Now here's Wurzbacher with it at center. Into the zone. Roberts just holds it in but loses grip of it. Barnett is out there. And it's icing on the Distillers. 18:19 left. Third period. Warhounds make a change. So do the Distillers. Centering pass doesn't get through, and the Distillers clear it to center and back into the Warhound zone. Now the Warhounds cleared the other way. No icing. That's Ormsby. That was Ormsby right there as he heads off to the bench. Shillman tries to clear it, but Denner holds it in. Shillman. Viola. There's Jaden Bull with it to Matthias with the puck, getting a drop pass, saved by Rutherford. Otherwise, he missed it. Here's a steal by Hannafin. Patchett with a shot over top of the net. Rutherford with a save, and he hangs on. 16:25 left, third period, still tied at 2 apiece. Well, again, we apologize for the language.
I love that out of him.
Face off to the left of Rutherford. Roberts with a one-timer, goes wide. Warhounds still on the attack. Puck is still in the Distillers zone. Here's Barnett's with it. Nice move. Here's Coy Kendall with it. Tries to pass it to Wurzbacher. Cruz gets checked. The referee gets in the way, and he gets sandwiched as well. Don't want anyone to get hurt. You don't want any of the officials to get hurt. Kucharski gives it up to Barnett. Cleared. Boy Kendall, wrap around, and Rutherford stays in front of it and hangs on. 15:04 left, third period, tied at 2. There'll be a face-off to the left of Rutherford. A battle for the puck, and the Distillers take it the other way. Arnold doesn't get it. Now he does. Hess in the behind the net. Centers one, poke checked away by Zamek. And a shot and a goal by Arnold, and the Distillers regain the lead, 3-2. $14:44 left. Arnold jumped on the loose puck and buried it. Here come the Distillers again. Here's Hess with it again behind the net. Puck loose in the slot, picked up by Hannafin. Chillman ahead to Patchett. Gets a stick on it, but couldn't corral it.
Assisted by number 9,
Cody Hess.
and number 72, Thomas Neely.
And Tom Neely on the assist.
With the Distillers, Arnold from Hess and Neely from 5:16.
5:16 the time of the goal. Arnold from Hess and Neely. And the Distillers lead 3-2. 14:01 left. Icing on the Distillers. Saved by Rutherford. Distillers clear the other way. No icing. Neely gets there first, but poke checked away by Zamek. Neely beat the race to avoid icing. Coy Kendall takes down Bear. Kellogg loses an edge at center. Barnett's to Kendall, or Kellogg. Now here's Wallum up the left wing. And Zamek will cover up. 13:05 left. Third period, 3-2 Distillers. And they will make a change, a wholesale change. Warhounds will make a 3-player change. Matthias to Bull as the Warhounds carried into the zone. Seibenailer carries it into the Warhound zone and coughs it up. Matthias one-on-one with Witt. Matthias wrist shot goes wide. Here's a centering pass to Viola, tipped and out of play. 12:14 left. Third period, 3-2 Distillers. The Warhounds are trying to answer back. Both teams will make wholesale changes. And a face-off to the left, to the right, rather, of Rutherford. Coy Kendall and Kucharski. Kucharski wins the face-off to Stratton. Around to Cruz. Almost held in by Roberts, and now here's Clark with it. Tried to center one for Kucharski, couldn't get it. Coy Kendall just barely clears to neutral ice as Stratton shoots it in on a delayed offside, and now Cruz jumps on it at center. Shoots it in, and Zamek will sprawl and will dive and make a save. 11:42 left, third period, 3-2 Distillers. And both teams will again make changes. Face off to the left of Zamek. Warhounds take it the other way. Barnett and Held. Worsbacher with a nice play. Here's Held with it. Wrist shot blocked by Salkeld. Barnett to Held. Passes back to Giblin. Just holds it in. Holds it in again with a skate. That's the way to do it. Now here's Neely with it the other way. Into the zone. Pass attempt blocked by Chillman off his skate. Hess with a wrist shot. Saved with a shoulder by Zamek. And out of play. 11:02 left. Third period. 3-2 Distillers. Face off to Zamek's right. Showman a lead feed to Matthias. Puts on the brakes, spins, weaves into the slot. Body check from behind. Bumped off the puck. Distillers take it the other way. That's Ormsby. Showman tried to lead pass it. Now Perry with a shot and a save by Zamek. Puck still loose and now a whistle. 10:28 left. Third period. Wrist shot by Cybernailer wide. Puck battle won by Viola. He takes it the other way. Tried to center to Matthias, but well covered. Here's a one-timer by Kellogg. He banned on it. Cybernailer to Witt. Ahead to Bauer into the zone. Drops it off for Wilmow. Poked away by Coy Kendall. Back to center and Salkeld shoots it in. Stolen by Roberts. Given away to Stratton. Played back and now a hit on Roberts to the head by Stratton. And now we have a whistle and Rutherford will hold on to it. 9:16 left, third period, 3-2 Distillers. Face off to Rutherford's right. Coy Kendall wins that face-off. Shillman holds it in. Puck is airborne, held in by Patchett, but stolen by Cruz for the Distillers. To Clark, back at his own blue line, ahead to Kucharski. Coy Kendall plays it back around the end boards to Giblin. Ahead to Patchett. Too far for Coy Kendall, and Salkeld will get there first. Kucharski had it poked away. Kucharski picks up the loose puck in the right corner. Plays it around the end board. Stolen by Barnett. Takes it the other way. Through center. Into the zone. Elbowing by Bear, and now we have a fight going on between Mason Held and Kucharski. Those will be offsetting fighting majors, but Bear will go to the box for elbowing meantime with 8:19 left in the third period. No argument from Bear. So the officials will try to sort this out, but there will be 5-minute fighting majors offsetting, but there will be a 2-minute elbowing penalty on Jensen Bear, number 42 for the Summit City Distillers. So the Warhounds should go on the power play at least. Yes, there are 2 Distillers in their penalty box and only 1 Warhound in his penalty box. That's Mason Held, of course. Cody Hess plays his argument as captain of the Distillers, but he won't win that argument. Now the Warhounds are having a discussion with the official. Warhounds will have a chance to tie the game at 3. It's 3-2 Distillers. The Warhounds will go to the power play. So Bear for elbowing, Held and Kucharski, Josh Kucharski that is. Five minutes each for fighting. The delay is not over yet. There will be a face-off outside the Distiller blue line. This game's not over yet. Warhounds win that face-off. To Chillman from Giblin. Jensen Bear. And Rutherford will have it come to him, and he will smother it for a face-off with 8:02 left. 143 on the Warhounds power play. Face off to the left of Rutherford. Coy Kendall. To Chillman. Wrist shot wide. And Giblin will have to go to center to retrieve it. Chillman back to Giblin. Wurzbacher into the zone. Shot blocked by Denner. Held in by Chillman. Giblin. Coy Kendall tried to center one blocked. To the corner. Barnett's. Coy Kendall on the loose puck. Back to Chillman. Across to Giblin. Behind the right circle. Coy Kendall with a shot and a save by Rutherford. Barnett's back to Giblin. Slap shot, blocked, deflected wide. Under 7 to go. Saved by Rutherford. Puck along the inboard. Barnett's to Chillman. Back to Barnett's. Wrist shot and a save by Rutherford with his chest. Right to him. 6:40 left, third period. 21 seconds on the Warhound power play. And Northern Michigan will make a change. Chillman stays out there. Matthias, Hannafin, Viola, and Roberts. Looks like Hannafin will head back to the bench. Looks like Jaden Bull is out there. Wrist shot hit a Warhound body. That's Bull. Viola with it. Back to Chillman. Wrist shot, glove save. Easy one by Rutherford. 6 seconds left on the Warhounds power play. 6:25 left, third period. Viola and Wallem on the faceoff. Wallem wins it, and it's cleared by Witt all the way down to Zamek, who plays it for Chillman. Here's a wrist shot by Viola and a save by Rutherford. Cleared down by the Distillers. No icing it as Perry wins the race and gets the puck. Drops it off for Witt, and he puts it in. Zamek was screened, and now it's 4-2 with 5:50 left in the third period. Looks like Perry will get the assist. There may be another one, but it's 4-2 Distillers. It's like deja vu all over again. Almost like deja vu all over again. But that's part of the game. Face off at center, Wurzbacher and Lomau. Warhounds win the face-off. Hanley clears it down, ices the puck. Icing on the Warhounds, 5:40 left. Third period, 4-2 Distillers. On the goal by Witt. Waiting for the official announcement, but at least Perry gets an assist. Distillers win the face-off.
Assisted by number 22, Devon Perry. Only going 14 minutes and a second for the Distillers.
That's it. Perry's the only assist.
14-10.
14-10, the time of the goal by Witt from Perry. .5:19 left. Icing on the Warhounds. Third period. 4-2 Distillers. Face off to the left of Zamek. Shot by Denner goes wide on the wrist shot. The lead offside. Now Koikendall takes it back the other way. Left wing shoots. He'll just dump it in. Warhounds rush the zone. Distillers come up with a steal. Bauer had it stolen by Chillman. Chillman gets there in plenty of time. Here's Barnett with a couple nice moves on Ormsby. Viola behind the net. Barnett's. Chillman. Glove saved by Rutherford. He hangs on. 4:27 left. Still 4-2 Distillers. Face off to the right of Rutherford. Warhounds' next game is back here Saturday night against the West Michigan Sentinels. Here's a goal by Matthias, and it's 4-3. The goal horn's not working, but the Warhounds make it a one-goal game again. It's Matthias with a wrist shot through traffic. 4:21 left in the third period. Not over yet. And now Matthias is down, not getting up. He just made it a one-goal game. We have 4:07 left. Looks like Matthias is not going to come back. He's being helped up by trainers. It's a 4-3 game. The hockey game is not over yet. Matthias does skate off under his own power, just a loose tooth. I think Matthias is actually going to be okay. So that's a sigh of relief for the Warhounds. Lots of key players for the Warhounds, including Matthias. Showman with a long shot. Rutherford with a save.
Assisted by number 11, Anthony Viola. Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 39 seconds.
Anthony Viola with the only assist at 15:39 of the third period. It's a 4-3 game. Puck is deflected out of play. 3:50 left. Third period, 4-3 Distillers. Face off to the right of Rutherford, and Hess comes up with a steal the other way on a break. Tries to center one. Witt retrieves the puck. Nice move on Barnitz and a save by Zamek. Ehrman to Hess. Centers to Witt. Stick in the lane by Barnitz. Good stick by Koykendall. Here's Wurzbacher being pursued, but shoots it in. Insinuates that he was high stick, but no call. Hess with the puck. Lots of language we apologize for. Barnitz with a one-timer on the rebounds. 2 saves by Rutherford. Under 3 minutes to go. Now here's Matthias with it into the slot. Makes a move. Gets knocked down. Puck loose. Another save by Rutherford. Cleared to center. Kellogg with it. And now a fight in to the left of the net. A wrestling match between Aiden Witt, and I can't see the number for the Warhounds. That's Jaden Bull right there. Now I can. 2:29 left to play, third period. 4-3 Distillers. They'll both get 5-minute majors.
How do I pull her?
That was a timeout called, I think. No official announcement. So the Warhounds net is empty for now. Sam Martin will go to the Warhounds penalty box, and Jordan Clark will go to the Distillers penalty box. There will not be a power play for either team. And now a timeout has been called. Warhounds call the timeout. So we'll just step aside for a bit. 2:29 left, 4-3 Distillers. Distillers trying to sweep the doubleheader, but the Warhounds are trying to tie it up to prevent that in regulation. Warhounds return to action. Another reminder, Saturday night back here at 7 against the West Michigan Sentinels. So the face-off will come outside the Distiller blue line near the benches, near the Distillers bench. It's 4-on-4, no empty net yet. Neely comes up with it, shoots it wide.
The number 8, Aiden Litt, the minor for roughing and attending misconduct. For the Warhounds, number 18, Jaden Bull, a minor for roughing and attending misconduct. Time of the penalty, 17 minutes, 31 seconds.
And the Distillers coming offside with 2:09 left. 1:40 left on the 4-on-4. 17:31 the time of the roughing penalties on Witt and Bull. They both each also get 10-minute misconducts. In this particular case, they should be game misconducts with just 2:09 left, and if it does go to over, let's see, it does go to overtime. There's only 5 minutes of an overtime period, so that's just 7:09 left. That was a loose puck and a goal by Cody Hess. Looks like Neely will get the assist. And it's now 5-3. Yeah, this is deja vu for the Warhounds. for both teams, rather. The Warhounds try to come back, but the Distillers keep pulling away. Now with 2:03 left, 1:34 left on the 4-on-4. It's even strength. Here's Ehrman with it. Zamek comes out to cover it up with 1:38 left. Third period, 5-3 Distillers lead it. The time and score both becoming a factor for the Warhounds now. Face off to the left of Zamek, won by Viola. It's unassisted. I thought Neely touched it before Hess on that goal, but I guess not. Zamek covers up. 58 seconds left on the 4-on-4. 1:27 left in the third period. 5-3 Distillers. Distillers win the face-off. Shot goes through. Zamek with an easy chest save on Denner. 55 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Kellogg tries to clear, but Denner holds it in. Almost down to a minute left. Here's Barnett through center. Into the zone, getting it from Wurzbacher. Sharp angle, glove saved by Rutherford, and he hangs on. 58.6 left. Third period. And now the Warhounds will pull their goaltender, will pull Zamek. Face off to the left of Rutherford. It's 5-on-4 for the Warhounds with the empty net. Wrist shot at a glove save by Rutherford. He hangs on again. 48.9 left in the third period. Wrist shot by Barnett, it appears. Face off one and a save by Rutherford again. This time on Hannafin. Warhounds retrieve it. They get back in there in time. 30 seconds left. Barnett steals it from Bauer. Martin back in the box. 6-on-5 now. And it's cleared by Lomau to the Warhound zone. Still an empty net. 8 seconds left. The Distillers are going to win it. 5-3. Final score 5-3. Distillers win. They sweep the doubleheader. Distillers improved to 3-1-0-0 with 6 points, and the Warhounds fall to 2-4-0-0 with 4 points. Warhounds are back at it against the Sentinels Saturday night at 7. Pregame at 6:45 with yours truly. This is Taylor Phillips signing off. But thanks to our sponsors, Bugs and Stuff Pest Control, Serpent Alex Hockey, Treetops Resort, Left Lane Athletics, McDonald's, Rip Cut Woodworking, Bigby Coffee, Trout Town Tavern and Eatery, Contender Athletics, Rustling Leaf Photography, Veterans Guard VA Claim Consulting, Hit Club Hockey Supply Company, the Bostic Agency, Serve Pro, Magical Vacation Planner by Ralph Lake, Dave's Garage, Alpine Buffs Outdoor Resort, the Gaylord Area Chamber of Commerce, the Smith Realty Group, and Mural Construction for sponsoring Warhounds hockey. Once again, the final score 5-3. Distillers win it. They sweep the doubleheader. I'm Taylor Phillips. Good afternoon and evening, everyone.